This game is actually great fun. Many people are going to skip this because it's pretty janky in places and lacks some polish, but despite all of that, there is incredibly competent and fun game here with some very decent mechanics. Look, 15 years ago people would have been all over a game like this. We loved little unique games from smaller teams with lower budgets that had charm and offered unique gameplay. This is one of those games. Playing this transports me back to that time when playing a game was just about fun. Now everyone is so overly critical of everything and wants every game to be AAA with 2AA pricing. I was in a firefight and a giant crab ran up behind the enemy and ripped him into pieces. I murdered the crab and made the body armor out of his shell. In a shotgun fight, it blew enemies' legs and arms off, while wood from the walls splintered around us. Glass shattered. It's just got that old school awesome over the top fun, and it's what games have been missing for ages. This is solid 2AA titles with a very decent price, and there is a lot of game here. It takes clear influence from the original Forest game. It has nods to some of the classic FPS games with have written areas and things to find through exploration. There is a whole bunch of Far Cry in here as well, with its own unique selling point of course. The dinos you eventually get to the control of and use as your own weapons and tools. The gunplay is solid and satisfying with tactile weapon feedback and system taken from the tactical shooter. Visually it's really not bad. It's Unity and it's definitely 2A, but it's absolutely fine and it fits gameplay. I'd love to see the games updated with DLSS full and FSR so that I can squeeze some more performance out of it. Not to say it runs badly on my machine, 4K max settings 60 FPS, but there are some stutters here and there, and I believe with some phrase smoothing or DLSS subscaling, I might be able to smooth it out. I'd also like to see a few rounds of polish and improvements on some of the systems. Everything works, nothing is game breaking, but just stuff like how the player camera can sometimes clip through the things when you perform certain animations. The ALD killing is also the little noticeable in places. At the start of the game you can see the higher detail rock drawing invisibly as you move throughout the scene. That could be improved especially for the higher end systems. All in all, though, this is definitely a pretty unique and fun game. If you love ambitious indie games, especially ones that are trying to reach for the stars, then this is worth playing. They have some raw edges here, but nothing game breaking. You aren't going to play a game like this from the big publisher developer anytime soon. Games like this are fantastic and a real treat to experience. Personally, I think the jank makes it way more calming. Like how the B movie is so much better for horror, junking games like this in texture and character. Reminds me of when I first played the original Sniper Ghost Warrior or the original Forest game back when it first launched. Such amazing games that launch companies, but in era when everyone was far less critical of things and was more interested in just having some fun with video games. Thank you guys for watching this review, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and see you in the next reviews.